Hi, good evening to all. Myself K. Mallesh. So last class we discussed about the sense organs and main sense organ about eye we discussed. The sense organ. Okay, today we discuss about the nose. Okay, nose contain the two nostrils. Nose contain the two nostrils and nostrils leads to the nasal cavity, and nasal cavity is separated by the septum. It divided into the two halls, and this nasal cavity contains the mucous membrane. Okay, this mucous membrane always is wet, and mucous membrane, it is contain the small hairs it will contain inside the nose. Surface of the mucous membrane contain the small hairs. It's always wet is there. So what's the reason? It means any dust particles entering through the air, it will stop here only in the nose. And the nose contain the olfactory receptors. Nose contain the olfactory receptors. Another name is known as chemoreceptors. And now we discuss about the smell and nose. Okay, nose is the main function. We should find out the smell. Okay, when we are eating time, we should find out that it is a fresh food item or a spoiled food item. Okay, identification purpose involved into the nose. It is find out the different type of smell of the food items. Okay, different type of flowers. Okay, different type of fragmentation of the flowers, and different type of fruits like a jackfruit, and all varieties of the smells we should identify help of our nose. Especially our nose, it is to find out the nearly 1500 different type of smells we should recognize help of our nose. It's a bad smell or fresh or spoiled, we should recognize help of the nose. Nearly 1500 smells we should recognize help of our nose. Okay, especially this contain the chemoreceptors, olfactory receptors. Okay, they can determine the smell and information given to the brain. Is a fresh food item or spoiled food items. Okay, fresh means we will take it, spoiled food means we should reject that. Okay, the purpose involving our nose, it is to find out the different smell of the food items. Okay, suppose when we are suffering from cough or cold, we cannot determine the smell of the food items. Why? Because when the suffering from cold, this way nostrils, this way it will be blocked that. So air we can enter, but olfactory receptors, okay, they cannot determine the smell of the food items, especially suffering from cold and cough. Okay, any food item also will reject that, no taste. And again, suppose this purpose, how they working your sensation. Okay, this purpose let us do the one activity. Okay, blindfold your eyes, otherwise cover your eyes with kerchief, and help of your friend, we should find out the different type of fruits and vegetables and food items you can recognize. Close your eyes and take the food items near your nose, like a lemon, potato, curd, and brinjal and tea. Okay, different type of food items taken your nose, and with the help of the smell we should recognize the food items. If you recognize the proper manner, its sensation working properly. Help of your friend you can take. And a powder like substance you should not use this activity. Okay, and again next, take care about nose. Okay, nose, while we are bathing, proper way we should clean your nose, and sneeze is there, properly we have to remove. And again, any nostril infections is there, we can, while bathing time, if nostril infections is there, we can clean with the lukewarm water, with salt water. Any infections are there in the nose. Okay, this is about the structure of the nose. Once we can revise. Okay, nose contain the two nostrils, leads to the nasal cavity. Also, nasal cavity is separated by the septum, and this nasal cavity contains the mucous membrane. Mucous membrane is always wet, and they contain the small hairs, and it is this main function. Okay, they stop the dust particles if they enter to the respiratory system. And again, the olfactory receptors, and the name chemoreceptors. It is nearly we should recognize the 1500 different type of smells of the food items we should recognize. And again, especially take care about the nose. Okay, proper way we have, while both in the proper way how to wash your nose. Any infections are there, we should wash with lukewarm water and salt water. Okay, this is about the structure of the nose. Thank you for watching. Thank you.